Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at arithmetic sequences. So this is just going to be an introduction into arithmetic sequences. Before we start, we're going to look at today's warm-up. So it says Valerie buys 7 pieces of candy at the store. He buys Skittles for $1 a bag and Giant Hershey bar for $2 per piece. If he spends a total of $12, how many of each type of candy did he buy? So we've got to start off by identifying our unknowns. Well, we've got Skittles and we've got a Hershey bar. So let's say for Skittles, I'm going to use K. This is going to equal the number of Skittles, or bags of Skittles. And then let's use H for the number of Hershey bars. So I know that there's a total of 7 pieces of candy. I know these candies are either Skittles or Hershey bars, so I can say K plus H is equal to 7. And then I know he spent a total of $12. Each bag of Skittles was $1 and each Hershey bar was $2. So if I'm writing an equation for that, I can say 1K plus 2H is equal to the total amount of $12. So now we've got to solve this system of linear equations. So let's start by looking at K plus H equals 7. We've got to isolate one of our variables, so let's isolate H. I'm going to subtract K from each side. So that gives me that H is equal to 7 minus K. Utilizing that, I can plug it into the second equation to get 1K plus 2 times my H value, which in this case is 7 minus K, is equal to 12. Because we have a coefficient, we've got to use the distributive property. So I'm going to distribute the 2 to both terms inside the parentheses. So I get 1K plus 14 minus 2K is equal to 12. Then I'm going to combine the like terms. So I've got 1K and negative 2K is going to give me negative K plus 14 is equal to 12. Now I can subtract 14 from both sides. So that gives me that negative K is equal to negative 2. And the last step to solve for K is I'm going to divide by negative 1 on both sides to get that I have a total amount of 2 bags of Skittles. Knowing that K is equal to 2, I can substitute that value into the equation for H. So I know that H is equal to 7 minus K. So I have 7 minus 2, which means that H is equal to 5. So it looks like Valerie bought 2 bags of Skittles and 5 Hershey bars. We can check ourselves by saying 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. So the first equation checks out. And I know 1 times 2 is just 2. 2 times 5 is 10. And 2 plus 10 is 12. So the second equation is good. And that is how we solve the system equations as our warm-up.